Hey guys, Snipers227 here with another tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to be going over how to add entities in game and also how to load your own custom entities in the game. So basically, create your own entities, um, have them preloaded so you could just pop them right in when you need them. So the first thing I'll show you is how to create entities. So when you receive a package, or sorry, when you receive the editor, you'll see you got a bunch of stuff here. Look for the entity.ced file, and you could open this with Notepad++ or just Notepad itself. I find Notepad++ is a lot better, just because visually it's a lot easier to see. You can see right now I have 3 entities. I have spawn init. I have another spawn which is just friendly. Actually, I'll change this to terrorist. So spawn a terrorist player, spawn a friendly, so teammate, and then weapon M9. So first start off is you want to do is change the entities to 4 because we're going to add another one. Always have to update this or else it'll crash. Second thing is syntax. So when you're starting to name your entity, you want to start it with a $sign always, or else it won't recognize it. And then you want to give it the class name. So obviously this is a spawn class name, and then there's types after the 2 semicolons. You add a type, so terrorist and friendly. So if you look in the entity thing under class name, there's going to be spawn, and then there's going to be friendly and terrorist. And then over here we obviously have our weapon class. So we just have a bunch of weapons, and then which type of weapon, it's an M9. After you add that, you're going to add curly braces in between those. We're going to have fields. These are just a couple of fields. Obviously, as the versions go on, I'll upgrade them, but just to go over, you always, again, for syntax reasons, want to have an @ symbol before your field, and then your fields must have the same name. Obviously as the fields that I give you. So if I give you has script, it's case sensitive, so you can't have like has scripts like that. It has to be has scripts. And I'll have a document laying out all the fields that you could have. But basically your first field's gonna be has script. So does it have a script for it? No. If it did, you put the path here, but it's null because it doesn't. Does it have a model? Meaning, is it a model? So if it's, let's say, spawn terrorist, is there a terrorist player model you want to load instead of having the default entity? And then obviously we don't. Model type. So this is basically the model extension. So does a model end with .dae? Does it end with .object? Does it end with .fbx? We don't have model, so it's null right now. And then obviously this would be the model path. Just for this, obviously, you can only load the supported model, so if you try loading, I don't know, some crazy format that's not supported, it won't work. So that's what you have to do. So let's get started. So obviously we have this, and then let's add, I don't know, misc, double colon, and we'll just add, let's say, a ladder. I'm just going to copy this for the tutorial's sake because I already explained all these fields, and none of these are going to change. They don't have scripts because I haven't coded scripts in. I haven't coded model loading in. That's going in. That's the next thing on my list to do. So it should be released in the next, or it should be put in the next release. After you do that, obviously, don't forget to change this. You do that, and then you just save it, close the file, and then load the .exe. And when you go to entity, you're going to have C, have your class name. So if I click spawn, under spawn, we have terrorist and friendly. If I go to weapon, under that we have M9. If I go to misc, under that we have ladder. So it shows only the types that you have. So let's create like a terrorist spawn. Simply just select it. You could give it a name if you want. I highly recommend it. I haven't, that's a late reaction. I haven't added in the validation for it, so in the future version you're going to have to add a name to it, but right now you don't. Just say create, and then this is default entity thing is just a really big prism, rectangular prism, and then obviously there's a properties associated to it. All of them have not been coded in yet. Like obviously the scripts, entity type, and model path haven't been coded in yet, but the most important things have been created. So if you want to change it, you could obviously change it. You have the same list above. So instead of creating a new one, you could just simply change it. So if I wanted to change it to, oh, there's one thing I think I don't have coded in, weapon.m9. Yeah, it's kind of glitchy right now. Like I kind of have it coded in, but I kind of don't. For some reason, I just need to fix this one. But yeah, in the release, this should be fixed. But yeah, you could change it. Obviously, we're not going to change it. And then obviously you could just change that. You could move the entity, so 5, so the x-axis, obviously x, y, z. You could change the scale. If you have a model, rotate it. But yeah, that's about it. That's how you create a model and create your own custom entities in the level editor. So I guess that's it for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, just ask me. Cyber67 and